Howdy, my name is Hamza Katal, and this is my Architecture 653 final project. For my final project, I expanded on my first project, and this is my first project. It's a model of the Absolute Towers in Ontario, Canada. And for my second project, I edited each one of these panels to open and close based on the direction of the sun. So the panel that I used is a parametric panel, and it's got glass in the middle, and the outside is metal, and that's driven by these two parameters. You've got your inset ratio, which is the ratio of glass, the percentage of glass in the panel, and then this exposure value is based on the exposure of the sun that is set by my Dynamo code. So speaking of my Dynamo code, this is how it works. First, it reads in all the panels and then creates a list of points for each panel. That's the four corners. And then uses these points to create a fake surface where I can get the normals of the surface, which is the normal of the panel. And I use the dot product operation to get the a measure of how much this particular panel faces the sun. And then I set the exposure value of each panel based on that data. So let's see this in Dynamo. So first we go over here and we read in all the parametric panels. And then we get the points, the adaptive points. And from those points we create a surface. And we take the normals of each of those surfaces and use the dot product operation to get the dot product with the sun vector. And then we use that to set the exposure parameter for my panels. Now this entire thing takes about 4 to 5 minutes to actually run. So I've already gone ahead and done 2 cases. That way we can see it working, but we don't have to sit here and watch the computer think. So this is the sun at September 22nd at 9 a.m. And you can see that the panels that are facing the sun are closed and the panels that are not facing the sun are more open. And we can see this in another example as well, which is this is the same day at 5 p.m. Again, you can see over here the panels are closed, and over here where it's sheltered from the sun, the panels are open. Now then I put the this mass family into a Revit project, and I've got a couple of renderings on how it looks. So this is the first rendering that I showed at the beginning, and you can see that the panels change the amount of glass in it based on the direction of the sun. And here's a view from the inside. You can see that the sun is probably somewhere over here because this one's really small, and then it gets bigger as you get further away from the sun. That is all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll take any questions now.